So yeah, I don't I don't think I have anything else
You know,
personally going on.
I think I'm about done too. Like I'm about ready to head on to bed.
Word.
Well, have a good night, guys. I think I'm also probably done.
Yeah, because I
Fair
think at
enough.
this point we've already gone over any final thoughts that we've got.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
this
basically.
isn't a podcast episode. We're just here to ramble about whatever. And I think a whole bunch of like dealing with the quarantine and then the COVID thing itself, and then Star Wars for some reason, and then everything
We've
else. Yeah,
been
we've
over
been
the
all over the
map.
place.
Yeah, we've been all over the place.
Yeah,
I think we've invaded at least a couple of countries while we're at it. So
probably. What probably one? We probably infected them too. Great. Sorry about that.
hopefully with earworms as opposed to actual
Other kinds of
sicknesses.
worms.
So, Dirk,
Yes, sir.
before you go, what are you playing these days? I know you occasionally I see you on Steam playing something.
I've been playing Final Fantasy VII. I beat the remake.
Nice.
The
Did
remake
it
is
take you
awesome.
very long? Or is it short?
About five, no, about a week and a half. My limitation was, I said my limitation is that I can only play when the kids are not awake,
Excuse me.
It's
and
not
I
a.
also am
Yeah.
working. So while I'm waiting for a file to upload, I'll play for maybe an hour, do thing with the video and everything, and so I racked up, I think 30. I think I'm at 35 hours is what it took me in order to beat the game.
Nice.
But I mean, it's uh, people complaining that it's oh they could should have done more and all this is as I told everyone before, this I understand the frustration that they didn't really go and did all the stuff that's like a scene for scene redo. They didn't call it Final Fantasy VII redo. It's a remake. They have gone in,
They made it
taken the
again.
story. Yeah, they didn't do because the problem is Square has done this where they've taken a game, they took the original and then they just sort of improved the graphics a little bit. But the thing is why am I going to go buy this when I already have the original one? So the purpose of this was to take the story, still give you the story, but do more focusing and give you improved system and do some new cool stuff. And they really stepped up to the plate. I love it. Um, I'm hoping that whenever school rolls around, everything, because Chelsea has sort of taken over playing Minecraft, so I don't get to play it as much as I wanted to. My thing is I need to beat this game. Can I play this game? She's like, fine. When you get done with it, I get the PlayStation though, and so when I finished it, she's like, all right, awesome. I get my PlayStation back now.
Yeah.
I bought the PlayStation. It's her PlayStation, but anyway, that's beside the point. So I've gone and started playing it. Got me itching to play the original one, and so I bought it on Steam and have been playing it.
Nice.
How is the Steam version of that?
It's just like the original PlayStation version.
Okay, just slightly up-res graphics. I'm guessing
Yeah,
it's the HD
it's
version.
instead of having the old graphics, they solidified the polygons, so now they don't look like they're polygons with like rough edges, like they're solid polygons now. So the graphics look a little more crisp, but it's the exact same game. And so I'm up to the part where I just got done with Costa del Sol, and I'm moving into the mountains on that side. I
Neat.
got Yuffie and all the other characters as well. All the characters I can get up to that point. So yeah.
Word. So you got. Let me guess. You got Kate Sith as a mainstay in your regular party, right?
No, I
Yes.
haven't got him yet, and he
Oh.
never was a mainstay. My
that's the
mainstays
joke.
were usually uh was Cloud, Barrett, and Sid. Or I'd swap out Barrett for Vincent. Although this time around, I'm thinking I'm going to keep Tifa in the party. So
Yeah,
it'll probably
say
be
you're not playing with Tifa. I mean,
The problem is Tifa's limit break is really hard because because it's the little lottery, it's like the little rolly wheel. You always try to get a perfect round, and you can early on it's easy to get the perfect lineup in order to do her limit break. But later on, whenever you've got like the seventh wheel on her limit break, then it's really hard to get her to do all the moves. If you
don't
can
have to
land
get her
them,
to
she does
all of them.
amazing damage, but it's getting her to land all the hits that's the problem.
I guess I just never really had any problem with the wheels, but they
They
go
keep
round
turning.
and round. That's
Turning.
what I heard.
Brian just called you a bitch.
No, I struggle with other things. So
All right.
remember
Well, with
Playing
that
the
being
holy
said,
hell out of 7 back in the day. Like, I got to the point where I decided I would go after like the ruby and emerald weapons and won. But
oh wow,
I don't remember anything about that game.
what I was told, that one of the guys who beat it, he said, "Oh yeah, it's easy to beat emerald and ruby weapon. All you do is you get knights of the round, and then you do multi. You string with multi, and then all you do is you just hit knights of the round, and then you essentially go do something for like 40 minutes.
It's
And
not
by
a-
then, knights is probably about a little over halfway through its rotation. You just got to max out. Was it multi summon or whatever it is? But you have to max out knights of the round, and whatever the materia is in order to cast it, just recast knights of the round, because knights of the round does stupid amounts of damage, and it does, I think, 12 critical hits,
yeah, but
and then you just, by casting a summon, it recasts it like 10 times, and so it just
well, it's a little trickier than that, especially with Ruby. You
yeah.
usually have to chain together Knights of the Round and Hades if you want to survive that one.
I'm trying to find how long it lasts. Because it's like one cast of it is long as hell, but
Yeah.
for some reason it doesn't say in this wiki article. What the hell, wiki?
But yeah, that was what I was told by someone who actually did. Is like, oh yeah, you can't do this. You cast Knights of the Realm, and then you just go do something for 40 minutes, and then you come back. You're hopefully near the end of it, and then you won.
Length. How long is
Length's
Knights of
not
the
in-
Round? No, that's the freaking Jesus. How long is
Alright.
Knights of the Round? So I click on it, and it's from how long to beat for the game Knights of the Round, which was a Super Nintendo beat 'em up. Okay, here's a YouTube video that says it's 2 minutes and 20 seconds long. I don't know, and here's another one that says it's 1 minute and 30 seconds long.
It's really long for a summon. Let's
Yeah,
just say that.
But if you're casting it, like,
Molten.
oh god, I forget how many times you could cast off of a multi materia thing or multi. I forget what it's called now.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go because I'm exhausted. I'll talk to you guys later. I
All
thought we
right.
were gonna end a little while ago. Good night, guys.
Night,
Good night.
Brian's like, I'm sick of your shit.
I'm also like I'm gotta head to bed. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna call it and say good night, guys.
Night,
All
Dirk.
right. Good night.
Damn, Brian called us all a bitch. Yeah, let's start just saying. Well, hey, Mike, what you been playing?
Since there isn't enough free time on any given day to play them both, I've been switching back and forth day to day between playing Hearthstone and playing Kingdom of Loathing for the first time in like 10 years. I mean, my account still existed. I still had a bunch of stuff, like even some rare stuff that I had completely forgotten about, like There was one day where I just went through clicking on things in my inventory, and then later I realized, whoops, that was like a one-time thing that it's never coming back. Okay, never mind. Oops, it's gone now. But and that's been interesting, going back and seeing how they've revamped stuff. Going back and reading more about things that kind of stumped me the first time. Going back and like doing things wrong because I'm remembering like the old way to do them, and I didn't know about the things that have changed. But it's a neat little game. The writing is really entertaining and funny. The world is entertaining and funny, and it is interesting to figure out how to find your way through a particularly difficult area, or how to gather up all the pieces to this weird little puzzle thing. But yeah, I don't even remember what got me thinking about it to even sign in again. That was
There's
just
no telling.
a week or two ago. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, what the hell made me open up a long box and start reading comics?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's no telling. The fact that so Doom Eternal came out just recently, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I found out after the fact that a remake of Doom 64 came out the same day
Really?
for $5. And I went, so I've been itching. Like, I've had all of the Doom games except for Eternal, obviously.
Yeah.
I've had the urge to play all of those on stream for, I don't know, a while now.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that there's a Doom 64 remake that is on all the systems and is $5, I think that's going to push me over the edge to actually start. Because Doom 64, I don't think I knew this at the time. Doom 64 is actually a separate Doom game. It's not Doom ported to the 64. Like, it's essentially Doom 3.
Oh yeah, yeah. It has its own levels and everything. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was not aware of this. So, at the time, you know, when it was new.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but for some reason it didn't stick as Doom 3, and they made a Doom, probably because it was only on the Nintendo 64 and it never actually got ported anywhere.
Right. Yeah.
So then Doom 3 happened, and then everything stopped for years and years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really thinking of starting up streaming the Doom games, because oddly enough, I've never beaten any of the Doom games.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've played one. I know the first one I ever had was Doom 2, and like I IDDQD'd my way through it, but that doesn't count. I was a kid, you know. What did I know?
Mm-hmm.
And I no-clipped in through the demon head and saw John Romero's severed head, and I was like, ha! But I always sucked at it because I didn't quite get the whole, you know, circle strafing thing when I was that young.
Mm-hmm.
So I really want to do it.
Yeah, Thomas and I only just had, you know, the freeware first act version of it. We beat that, but we beat it in, I don't even remember how we found it. I don't remember if Thomas got it from a friend or if we downloaded it from somewhere. But it was a version of that freeware first act where all of the skins for everything were replaced. It was a Simpsons Doom.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. You were Homer, and all the enemies and pickups and barrels and everything were reskinned with Simpsons characters and Simpsons things, and the sound effects too. So, and Thomas and I played the hell out of that version in particular.
I bet, yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of like it trips me out that the what we now know as first person shooters, the original name was Doom Clone.
Yes.
But I think that's because so many of the games in that genre at the time were literal Doom Clone.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like the Discord server was talking not long ago about Chex Quest and how apparently Chex Quest is gonna be released on, was it Switch, chat? I can't remember now what you guys said, but I was like, huh? What? And everyone that knows Goofy Games is aware of Noah's Ark 3D, which was more Wolfenstein than Doom, but it was essentially Wolfenstein 3D, but instead of BJ Blazkowicz killing Nazis, you were Noah knocking or tranquilizing or something goats.
Oh yeah, that weird thing. I
It's-
know what you're talking about now.
Like, okay. So yeah, there were a bunch of those, and then of course once the early versions of mods, the Simpsons version of Doom, and there were a bunch of those.
Yeah, because it was so easy to do. It was made to be easy to do that.
Yeah. So yeah, but I'm actually really considering starting up streaming Doom and failing at it miserably until I get good at it, because I don't have that muscle memory to play Doom properly.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I've got Ultimate Doom, I've got Doom 2, I've got the original version of Doom 3. I keep waiting on the BFG edition, which was the re-release, to go on sale for a not awful price. And now I've got Doom 64 because it was $5.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously, y'all, if you're a Doom fan, you should just get it. Because it's $5. It's on all the systems. I think it's on the Switch, too. Yeah, it is, yeah. And it's on PC, on Steam. So, yeah. And then I had hiccups. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll be a thing I start soon. But anyway. I guess we should probably stop, huh, since the other two left and we've been going for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, hey, chat, everybody still here, and anyone that's watching this on YouTube later, by the way, on Saturday night, right here on Twitch, if you are in the U.S., apologies for that, and if you have Amazon Prime, apologies for that, we're going to be doing another watch party. So last Saturday we did time travel episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation. We did 4 of them. I forget which 4. Don't ask. We did Yesterday's Enterprise and the one with the Picard from the future that was found outside. I can't remember the name of that one. And we did Cause and Effect, which was one of my favorite episodes. It might be my favorite episode. That's the one where the Enterprise explodes before the opening credits.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then they're in the Groundhog Day loop thing,
Mm-hmm.
That's brilliant.
There's the theory of the Mobius. Time becomes a loop.
Was that Worf that said that?
Yes.
I
Mm-hmm.
thought so. I'm like, and everyone just sort of looked at him and kept on the conversation, because that's what you do to Worf in The Next Generation.
And that line also is firmly planted in my head because there's an electronic artist called Orbital who used that line as a clip that was played over and over and over again in a track on an album that I listened to many, many times.
Wow, I haven't thought about Orbital in forever. I never had any Orbital albums, but they were on a lot of soundtracks.
Yep.
Anyway, I think Halcyon and on were on like 4 different film soundtracks that I had for some reason.
Easily.
I don't know why that one was on so many, but whatever. But anyway, so yeah, Saturday we're gonna watch. The chat was hilarious for that one. We had running jokes every time the loop would start over. We would do the jokes again. It was excellent. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. So we're gonna watch Time's Arrow, which was a season ender and season beginner 2-parter, if I remember correctly. And then, because that's, more time travel. And then we're going to watch, that's also where Mr. Pickard comes from, which is one of my favorite things ever. And we're going to watch the finale, All Good Things, because that's another amazing time travel episode. So that's the plan for Saturday. We're going to start around 7 Eastern time. Again, apologies, you have to have Amazon Prime. You have to be in the US because it's still in freaking beta. Hopefully it'll open up to to the rest of the world soon, but it's Twitch and Amazon, so who knows when. So yeah, come hang out with us. It'll be awesome. It was awesome last week, which is why we're doing it again. And I think Saturday nights are just gonna become watch party nights unless we have reason not to, because that's a lot of fun, and we can just hang out and watch some stuff and be goofy. And you can mute me, so you don't have to listen to me, or you can unmute me and pay attention to chat and all that, and we have fun. Yay! Yeah. And like I said before, if the Bad Ben series of movies ever hit Amazon Prime or the Twitch watch parties, we are gonna watch them all. It's gonna be Bad Ben week on the Mana Pool, and we're gonna watch like 2 a night until we get them all, because they're such wonderful bad movies. Like, I unironically love them, except for the Crescent Moon Clown. That one sucks, but the rest of them, they're like super super low budget, like Paranormal Activity, but on like a $50 budget. Like, I'm like, damn, this dude, like, he went to the grocery store and he paid with 100, and the change he got back, that was what he used. But like, they're so much fun because like he's being earnest about it, and actually, like, I don't think he set out to make bad movies, and they're not bad movies. They function, but they're so bad, but they're so good. It's hard to explain. Like I said, if they ever hit watch parties, that's just what we're doing for a week. I don't give a damn. And I hope you all come join me when that happens at some point in the far future. But anyway, so yeah, that's the plan for that. And then, yeah, that's the plan. So come join us. And with that, I think we will hang up now. So, hey, Mike, I'm glad you're still here with me, buddy.
Yeah.
Because you make poor decisions and don't go to sleep on time, and I make poor decisions and don't go to sleep on time, so we're still here. But hey, chat, well, we love you guys so much for coming to hang out while we did a not podcast and just talked about whatever was on our minds and got it off our chests and then meandered off into nonsense. We appreciate it. Because, like, we did this once where we didn't do a show, but we also didn't have an audience. We just rambled about stuff that not long after all this started, and we were all having issues dealing with it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We didn't go live, did we?
Yeah, we just sat here and shot the breeze, and I think we were all a little more concerned about, like, how we were going to deal with things at the time.
Yeah.
But now we know how we're going to deal with things. Now we just need a rant.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so tomorrow night I will probably, when I get done with my DoorDash, I'll be streaming something, I guess. Something, I don't know what. Might do more Skyrim. Who knows? Might not. I say again, who knows? Yeah. But okay. Hope you all stay safe. Wash your hands. And don't go out unless you have to. If you have to, stay safe. Do the mask and gloves and stuff. Please. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
But and you too, Mike. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.